you had said specifically there were two categories: religion and politics.
I'm pretty sure you don't have permission to record him.
No, sorry, it's a federal law that says I can
It's
record.
true, you can record me, but you need to understand that if you record a crime, that camera is no longer yours, it's mine. And I'll get a search warrant, we'll search the phone, and at the end of the trial, you may have your camera back if the machine itself doesn't break your camera trying to extract the information. I'm just telling you what could happen.
Crime right now?
I'm saying that if a crime occurs and you videotape it, the camera becomes mine, it becomes evidence, it goes on property, I obtain a search warrant, which a judge will sign, then we extract the information from the cell phone or the camera device. That device, depending on its make or model, can be destroyed by the cell deck machine while extracting the information. And even if we get the information off, you cannot have that camera or device back until the trial is over. And then the judge itself will decide whether that information will be, that camera or device will be returned to you. That is what I'm saying. So if somebody happens to do any type of crime, it becomes mine. You are well within your rights to videotape whatever you want.
That's saying if I'm videotaping.
I can see your red light on.
I appreciate what you're saying, and thank you for. But that's irrelevant to what I'm coming to ask you.
Okay,
I'm asking you.
That question first.
Well, no, I'm
you
asking.
asked that question second. So
Well, no, you brought up that I couldn't record, which is incorrect.
Okay.
Okay. You had specifically said that outside of religion and politics, that if someone was offended,
are explicitly protected under the constitutional right and case law. However, if you go off those topics and do something else, your voice and speech can be disturbing to somebody else. At that point, you commit the crime of disorderly conduct.
okay, so you're saying as long as I'm talking about religion or politics and stay on that subject and they're offended, it's not a big deal. If I go outside of that subject and someone's offended by my speech, that's illegal. That would be disorderly conduct.
If they come to us and say you're just creating a disturbance in the peace, it most certainly is. And if I feel or another officer feels that your behavior could possibly be disorderly to the conduct or the what's going on in society, we can come up and tell you that your behavior is becoming disorderly. If you fail to follow that order, then it becomes a crime and you can be arrested for that as well.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify the constitutional part of that. So
that's why we have court.
okay, but so constitutionally, the constitutional right for someone to have free speech.
Maryland law.
No, wait a minute. Let's back up. Constitutionally, for someone to come out under the Constitution of free speech rights, if they go outside of religion or politics and offend somebody, disturb somebody, then they could be arrested.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
What are we called? We're
Okay.
called peace officers, right? Because the objective of our job overall is to protect the peace. You cannot run around saying, I'm going to set stuff on fire, I'm going to shoot you in the face and do all kinds of other stuff like that, right? Because that offends other things and causes other problems.
But what you're telling me is if the Ku Klux Klan came out here to exercise their free right speech
With a permit.
with their free, why would they need a permit?
Well, because the same reason we need a permit down there to have bands playing stuff like that, because it can disturb somebody's peace. So it needs to be approved by the city so that they can do things to put in place to prevent people from having their peace disturbed.
So let me ask you, why would someone who is with the KKK or breast cancer awareness need a permit, but someone
usually
preaching
they
from the
discuss
Bible, they
political-
don't?
Yes, they do. Absolutely, they do.
I don't need a permit.
You don't need a permit because you're an individual and because you're within the Constitution. But if you get up and start yelling, I don't like
But no,
this
wait a
church,"
minute.
and stuff like that.
I'm a Christian. I'm part of a group of Christians that are here.
But just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you can get up and start yelling about other people's.
Well, what if one individual from who supports breast cancer awareness, but they're not part of the organization they support it, gets up and talks?
If it disturbs the peace of others, then they go.
Obstructing the free flow of traffic on the sidewalk, so we're gonna have to ask you to move along. Or either these people, that is a crime, and we can take action.
What's your badge number, sir?
Well, my ID number is 38. There you go. It's 388,
Sir.
and my badge number is 130.
Sir, what's the problem?
Thank you.
I'm
What's that?
the supervisor. What's the problem?
Are you his supervisor?
I am.